everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you for tuning in. My name is Velile. I am a lifestyle blogger from South Africa. If you are new on this channel, you are very much welcome and please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment on this video. On this channel, I talk about everything lifestyle from home decor, home living to traveling, and I travel around South Africa exploring villages in South Africa and their development, showcasing the beauty of the villages in South Africa. I'm washing my car right now and I'm just going to grab a cup of tea waiting for my car to be ready because we're going to get ready for another adventure. I'm going to be taking you to another province. We are going to be traveling a long way and you guys are going to be accompanying me. So get ready to just go and explore another beautiful village. Get educated, get inspired, and also motivated to uplift your life, empower yourself as we travel along. This channel is about education and nothing else. So you guys come with me as we are heading towards northwest. We are going towards Klerksdorp and we are going to be exploring another village here in the northwest province. So I am going to be taking you guys to this village. It's got its own history and it's very exciting, and the dynamics that are there in this province, this part of the province, are very interesting. I'm looking at this guy who's heading the cattle from the front. Actually, he's just minding his own business and they are following him. This is a skill. I mean, like, it's not everybody who can do this. You know, most of the people, they head the cattle from behind, but this one is heading the cattle from the front and they are following suit very well without any problems. So this is very much interesting. And I was watching this as I'm passing through on the freeway, trying to get to the part where we will be exploring this beautiful village. And I was like, wow, this is very interesting. And how this other cow goes and fetch this other one to put it back online so that it can be following this man. This is very interesting. It shows how much skilled we are into farming as Africans. So this is very much interesting. And so much we can do actually as South Africans besides farming on our tribal land. So I'll be talking to you guys about all of those things because we are going to be exploring much and also discussing some relevant issues that are around tribal land and ownership, especially in this province, this part of the province. It's very much interesting. We are traveling to a province that is so dynamic. Actually, as you know, the Northwest is very rich on platinum mines, and there are so many mines around here. So it is very much interesting on how the land issue is taken care of around in this part of the world because, you know, I come from KwaZulu-Natal where tribal land issues are very clean and clear to everybody else. If you are staying on tribal land, you know exactly what your position is. But here we find a clash between the mine owners who have occupied the land where the mines are, and then also people who are villagers who, according to the customary law, are supposed to be dwelling and residing on that land that has been discovered as the platinum mines and owned by private sector. So it is very much interesting on how the dynamics are around in this province. So I'm going to be taking you to another village. The reason why I'm taking you here, guys, is because I just want to answer so many other questions around people who are asking me, how can we obtain land in the Northwest? Where can we obtain land in the Northwest? So I'm going to be taking you through so that you guys can see exactly where the land is. I'm going through town because I need to put petrol in my car. So I'm looking for a garage so that I can put petrol and then we can go our way and be as adventurous as we can, explore as much as we can, and educate each other and empower each other. So let's just get on. Let me put petrol and then, guys, we're going to be heading towards this village. It's called Makwasi village. And I have heard about it. There are so many stories that people who are coming from the Northwest have told me that some other people have been displaced because they are no longer living in the rural areas. They have decided to go and live somewhere closer to the cities because they feel like they don't belong there. And there are so many other issues around this village. So I'll be going over there and seeing what is going on. As you can see on the left-hand side, there is a platinum mine. It's so huge, as you can see. This is private land now. If you try and enter on this land, you will be trespassing. It's no longer what you call tribal land. And these are the issues that are surrounding this province and issues that need to be resolved in South Africa, because there is so much richness in our land, including our tribal land. But sometimes when people discover things that are of their capitalistic whatever interest, they start moving people. And we're hoping our government is just not going to allow this to happen. When we go to this village, I'll explain to you what has happened to the people in this village, and it's very interesting. The story is very interesting. Some of it is similar to other people in other provinces that have found themselves in this kind of situation with regards to land, tribal land issue, and the dispute between what it is that is tribal land and what it is that is can be privately owned, and the issues of people coming in and tapping into other people on tribal land. So this is very much interesting. Look at this land. It's stretching a long distance. I mean, like, we've been passing these mines until we got here into this village. And we are heading towards the village right now. I'm going to be taking you through this village. It's very much interesting. But at the same time, I'm taking you here because if you want to move into the rural area and you've been wondering where to in the northwest, probably you can think about going over there, because this village that we'll be talking about, it still needs a lot of development. It still needs a lot of people coming in and making sure that it looks like any other villages that have been showcasing on this channel. So we are entering the village right now. It's called Makwasi. And it's very interesting because first things first that I've noticed is that people now have been allocated RDP houses. As you can see, in South Africa, we have this happening in so many other villages. But the villages that are strong and they have a very good customary law and chiefs that are very strict, they refuse these RTP houses because they are so dehumanizing. And everybody knows that in South Africa, you can't be in the rural areas and be allocated an RTP house. It's just not fair, because people need to land so that they can be able to farm, they can be able to utilize the land the same way other people have made use of the land. So as we are traveling on this land right now, it's so huge. As you can see, it's very rare to find a village that is not occupied this much. There are few houses around here. I mean, as you can see, on the left-hand side, there are hardly any houses. And then most of the houses are concentrated together. So that means people were trying to be pushed. And people who are living in this village are working in the platinum mines, most of them. So you can see the strategy of trying to make sure that all of them, they are together. And these RTP houses that were allocated to people, it was just like a way of forcing people now to move in back into the township way of living. But it is still a village to the people. I asked the people around, and they are all saying, we are wanting to maintain this village the way it's supposed to be. It is a village, it is a rural area, it belongs to other people, and it is tribal land. It's sitting on customary law. So we have to look at things like this as South Africans and make sure that we occupy our rural areas, make sure that we develop them, and then make sure that we sustain what they are. This is the reason why I keep on saying, let's move to the rural areas. This village should be developed by now. You can see there are so many wires. Electricity is not really a problem around here, as you can see, but there's nothing much that is happening. So that means somebody needs to move in, steady but surely develop their own houses and make sure that a lot of infrastructure comes into this village and people live as happy as the other villages are in South Africa right now. So it needs to get in par with what is happening around in the villages. But I wanted to show you guys this because it is another potential for anyone who wants to move into the rural areas, and they've been wondering where to in the northwest because maybe other places have been occupied. This is another place that you can think of. It's called Makwasi. It is in the northwest in Klerksdorp. So if you want to come in around here and you want to start your family and you build your house and build your business also, and then look at farming and what else or whatever you want to do, think about this village. So guys, I took a U-turn because I've shown you everything that I wanted to tell you about this village, because I just wanted to show you this village that is just hidden around here, which has a lot of potential for development. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you so much for sticking by me. Please make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on this video. Thank you so much.